Top story, these shocking details you will hear only on WSAV. As we approach 1 month shooting at the Oglethorpe Mall that led to the death of one woman, WSAV has learned that the 6 known suspects in the shooting were known to each other, and the shooting stemmed from a rivalry between gangs. WSAV's Kelly Fedko has been digging into the details. She learned that the violence likely began with the shooting death of a 23-year-old alleged gang member back in June, and a war of words that spilled from the internet into the mall.
These are the frightening moments we have all seen at Oglethorpe Mall. A shootout inside one store and the hall. Gunshots ringing out as families and friends shopped before the July 4th holiday. What shocked the area and led to an innocent woman's death was not a random crime. And despite what officials might be telling you, it's a result of deep-rooted gang beef. What I have learned through my sources and talking to people in the neighborhoods where this all started, the 6 suspects identified so far, all the shooters involved, knew each other. What you saw at the mall, a likely retaliation to another shooting that left a young man dead. I'm going to walk you through what I've uncovered, how it all points to why this happened, and why it all stems from a street corner in East Savannah and the killing of one man. His name, Willie Ross. What can you tell me about him?
He was a good person, I guess.
He is talking about Willie Ross, an alleged member of the Savannah gang 00 based in the Caton and Fraser Homes housing communities, killed just a month ago at the age of 23.
Wondering if you know a Willie Ross goes by Bill?
I know him since middle school.
Known around the neighborhood as Bill, Ross had his life threatened at the young age of 14, which led him down a path of criminal activity, a laundry list of charges both as a victim and perpetrator of violence. 8 years after his first run-in with the law, May 17, 2024, body camera footage shows he was back in a police car, handcuffed, arrested for running from police with a gun, telling police he felt threatened every day.
You carrying that gun right now. Do you feel in danger when you're out there in Caton and Fraser?
No, I just got to have it on me just in case anything can happen.
And despite being shot in Caton Fraser earlier, he continued to hang out there.
I only come out like when I'm just bored or something.
The officer knew who Willie was, wanting to help.
They had said your name and it rang some bells in my head because I'm pretty sure you got shot like a month or 2 ago. Okay.
That alarm led the officer to make one last attempt to protect the 22-year-old. Warn him.
I talked to you. I understand where you're staying now, because if you got shot in Cape Street, man, and you stay on the south side and you're still coming back around Fraser Caton Homes, not saying that you can't hang out with friends there, but I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what's happening.
But Willie didn't hear that warning or understand the danger he was in before it was too late. Nearly 1 year later, June 19th, 2025, Willie Ross is shot dead here at Henry in Montgomery, right across from Caton Fraser. His death, a catalyst for future violence, including the July 2nd mall shooting. Violence with a hashtag, Kill for Bill. Kill for Bill trends on social media, a war of words between Willie's alleged gang 00 and allied rival gangs. The hashtag suggests avenging Willie's death, something 00 and their allies may have tried to do 11 days later at the Oglethorpe Mall. This is where these familiar faces we've been showing you come into play. I'll introduce you to them and the crimes they are accused of, and how they connect back to Willie Ross. You'll also hear from people who live among them, who will tell you that gang violence in Savannah is real.
Top story tonight is the WSAV Investigates exclusive. The deadly mall shooting at the Oglethorpe Mall shook the community, and now WSAV's Kelly Fedko takes us beyond the mall doors and into the neighborhoods at the heart of a growing gang problem. A movement called Kill for Bill, meant to avenge the death of an alleged gang member, may have set off a chain reaction of violence. Tonight, Kaylee speaks with neighbors who live in fear and exposes the digital trail tying the mall shooting suspects to 2 rival groups.
At 5, I told you about alleged 00 gang member Willie Ross and his death, meant to be avenged with the hashtag Kill for Bill, which may have been a catalyst to the shooting at the mall. Tonight, I bring you to the neighborhoods where I found are the center of gang activity. You will hear from the people who live there, who tell me they feel the danger every day. Was the mall shooting Kill for Bill?
You be careful asking those questions.
Those who live in Caton Frazier homes, hesitant, maybe even afraid to talk about gang violence right outside their doorstep and the people potentially responsible.
Common village.
Thoroughbreds?
Yeah, but I barely hear about it like that and stuff.
The other people who don't like to talk about it, the city of Savannah. 2 years ago, Mayor Van Johnson telling me this when I brought the same concerns to his attention.
We do not have a gang problem.
But that was before the shootout in the mall, leading to an innocent woman's death. Deadly shootings happening in neighborhoods may be easier to ignore for officials. But when the violence is this loud and this public, officials now saying a word that once seemed forbidden. Gang. Even law enforcement during an arrest last year on body camera video seemingly acknowledging the issue in the area.
Your shooting is not the only shots we've had over in that area where people are coming over from other parts of town and picking on Caton Frazier.
I asked around the neighborhood to find out more, naming specific games who I found are based in the area.
Double O or
Beefing, fighting, they say with Carver Village thoroughbreds and their allied gangs, and that's where the 6 mall shooting suspects come into play. Through asking around and following a digital trail, the alleged mall shooters can be placed into 2 rival groups who met up at the mall July 2nd, and that's when the Kill for Bill campaign seemingly stopped. Tyrone Robbins and DeMille Johnson are said to be linked to the side of Double O and Willie Ross. Jonathan Jones, Royce Haynes, and Ajawan Hyman are said to be linked to the opposing side, a West Savannah gang alliance known as 2 Times, which includes Carver Village Thoroughbreds, Section 8, and 1100 Block, with Robbins and Johnson linked to their East Side rival, 3 Times, which includes Double O. The young men, all under the age of 21, are brazen on social media. This is Hyman the night before he was arrested on Threads. Still in his hospital band and cast after being treated from the shooting, flashing guns and money. Even with 5 alleged members of the 2 rival gangs now behind bars, neighbors say the threat of gang violence is not going away.
Is there a lot of gang violence that happens here?
That I know of, yes. Like mainly over here that really police get called. So it very often that police be over here. When it comes to nighttime, I don't try and walk through here or over there.
The shooting at Oglethorpe Mall led to the death of Tina Smith. She died from a heart attack triggered by the chaos. 5 suspects so far facing murder charges for her death. A 6th, Franklin James, still yet to be caught. Chatham County District Attorney Shalina Cook-Jones has not brought gang-related charges among any of the suspects. They are expected to appear alongside each other tomorrow in court, and we will be there with them. I'm Kaylee Fedko, WSAV News 3, on your side.